Hello guys, so today we're just going to be doing a basic circuit workout, but first off we need to get a little loosened up. So our first warm-up exercise is going to be just high kicks or Frankensteins, whatever you prefer to call them, which is just bringing your foot up to your opposite hand, and that's just going to stretch out your hamstring some. Now this workout is going to be including warm-up and cool down, a little over 15 minutes in total. I'm going to go ahead and say the next warm-up exercise I'm going to do is just going to be butt kicks, and then after a few seconds of just bringing your heel to your butt, you can hold it there with your hand, hold on to something else if you need to, and then just stretch out those quads. Now for the circuit workout, we're going to have 5 different exercises, which I'll go through in a second, and for each exercise we are going to be doing 45 seconds of the exercise and then a 15-second break continued all the way through the entire circuit, and then you get a whole 1-minute break. Right now I'm just stretching out my arms, just bringing them across in front of me. I'm about to put them over my head, stretch them out a little more just in front behind me before I do the windmill. So you'll see in a second. I'm just gonna stand there with my arms out beside me, and I'm just gonna reach and do touch my opposite hand to my opposite foot. Now, there are 3 different levels to this workout: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. For the beginner, you can do 30 seconds of the exercise and then a 30-second break. For the intermediate, which is what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing 45 seconds of the exercise and 15-second break. And for advanced, you can do the whole minute worth of the exercise and no break until the very end of the circuit. Now, if you guys want, you can keep jogging and just stretching it out, and I'm going to go through and show you our exercises. So the first one is just going to be squats. The second exercise we're going to do, it's going to be push-ups, but we're going to do it at an angle on the couch, or I'm doing it on my couch. You guys can use any type of ledge you have, or if you'd rather do regular push-ups, you're more than welcome to do that. The third exercise is just going to be jumping and bringing your knees to your chest. And the fourth exercise are going to be mountain climbers. So in plank position with your hands and your feet touching the ground, you're just going to bring your knees up to your chest. And then our last exercise, it's just going to be lunges. Alright, so you should still be jogging it out, but we're about to start. So starting off with squats, again, beginner level, complete the exercise for about 30 seconds. Intermediate, which is what I'm doing, is 45 seconds, and advanced would be no break the full minute. So starting now with squats. Right, and then after we finish up with our squats, we're going to get a nice 15-second break, or if you're doing advanced, then just keep on pushing through and do squats for the entire minute. Now during my break, I like to walk around. It's better if you stay moving. I like to walk around my apartment or start to get ready for the next exercise, and which is about to begin now. So alright, and starting push-ups. I'm doing more of like incline push-ups, so my hands are up on the couch, but you can do them however you like. While you're completing these, I know I don't do the best job at this, but try to keep your body as straight as possible and bring yourself down until your elbows are at a 90-degree angle. Alright, and now it's time for a 15-second break, or longer or shorter depending on which level you are doing. Our next exercise, it's going to be jumping and bring your knees to your chest. Alright, another way to up the intensity of this exercise is to jump faster, not taking as many breaks between jumps, or if you need breaks, feel free to take breaks if you want to lower the intensity. I tried to keep a steady pace and stick with the intermediate level that I was aiming for. Alright, and time to take a small break. Our next exercise, which is the last of this circuit, we're going to go through it one more time, but this exercise is lunges. Oh, I'm sorry, actually it's mountain climbers. And we have one more after this, I'm sorry. So just remaining in plank position, alternating bringing your knees to your chest. Trying to really activate that core while you're doing this. Alright guys, another 15-second break, and now on to the last exercise of the circuit, which are lunges. Alright, starting lunges. If you need to, you can hold on to something for support, like doing these beside a counter and resting your arm on one arm on the counter. If you'd like to up the intensity even more, you can always do them faster or do more of a jump in between your lunges instead of stepping your foot back. Alright guys, and now we get a whole minute break. So try to stay moving. You can jog in place, walk around. I like to walk around my apartment and get a drink. But it's always good to stay moving in between circuits. Alright, and getting ready to start this circuit again. And going ahead and starting with squats for 45 seconds, which is what I'm doing at the intermediate level, or if you would like to cut that short a little bit and take a longer break, that would be considered beginner, and doing the exercise for the entire minute would be advanced. Alright guys, a short break, and then we are going to move on to push-ups. I'm going to be doing them with my hands planted on the couch. You can do this on a counter or just regular push-ups. Get starting, we're going to go 45 seconds. Alright, 15-second break, and then we are moving on to knees to chest, so just jumping up and bring your knees to your chest. Alright, in beginning we have 45 seconds of this. Another way to up the intensity is just really trying to be more explosive on this, along with you can go faster. You can try to jump, really just push off the ground and try to jump as high as you can. If you need a little less intensity, you can take longer between jumps. Alright, and on to the next exercise, which are our mountain climbers. So just being in plank position and alternating bringing one knee to your chest at a time. Alright, starting now. A way to up the intensity of this exercise would be to move faster. A way to lower the intensity is you could plant your hands on a counter and bring your knees up. Or for me, I would put mine on the couch. Alright, so another 15-second break, and then lunges and time for a cool down. So this is the last exercise before our cool down. Alright, starting now, 45 seconds of lunges. Alright, awesome job guys. Now take a small break. You can walk around, get a drink, and then we are going to begin our cool down here in a few seconds. Alright, first I'm just going to bring my heel to my butt and stretch out my quads. I'm going to repeat on the other side also. Next, I'm just going to prop my foot up, or my leg up on the couch, and I'm going to reach down and stretch my hamstring, just really reach for my foot. And then repeat on the other side. Next, I'm just going to prop my toes up on my couch, the bottom part of my couch. Any vertical wall will work, and I'm just going to stretch out my calves. I'm going to repeat on the other side with that stretch as well. Alright, next I'm just going to squat down, and I'm going to use my elbows to push out my knees and stretch out my hips a little. Alright, and now we are going to stand up. I'm just going to stretch my arms across my body on both of them, and then next I will reach over my head and stretch them some more like I did in the beginning of this video for part of my warm-up. Right, and then I'm just interlocking my fingers, just stretching out in front of me, behind me. And then as I bring my arms up, I'm going to take a deep breath in. So inhale, and when you bring your arms back down, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. We're going to do this 2 more times. So inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale, and that's all. You guys did a great job.